2, 1. What's up, Gateway students? Today, I want to show you one of my favorite quarantine meals. It's the best thing in the world. Keep you in best shape of your life. Makes you super healthy. It's like a medicine, basically, that just like stops anything. What you're gonna need is some unopened box of Oreos, some pancake mix, some water. So what you need is a cup of pancake mix, and you need 2/3 of a cup of water. You're just gonna mix. And you'll have your batter. Then what you're gonna do, you're gonna drop a couple Oreos in there. Just try to make sure, they don't start spreading and like expanding a lot. So you want to make sure they don't have that much batter on them, or they'll look like these. Pretty trash. Alright. Welcome back. We just finished making these. As you can see, they're beautiful. They're like perfect shape, perfect texture. And you open it up, bam, soft and chewy. Now if you have any more questions, or you need some tips on baking, cooking, whatever you need, follow me at The Real Martha Stewart on Insta, Snapchat, Gmail, Yahoo,
Cool math games,
Reddit, Pinterest, anyways, yeah. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Do it again! Alright, start rolling it.
I forgot. Oh god.
Oh man.
Hey! It is Wednesday, my dudes.
What's up, students?
What's up,
Welcome
y'all?
to Crew TV. I'm Cassandra.
I'm Parker.
And we're so excited that you guys are here. You guys came back.
Totally.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great week. And so, well, before we go on any further, we want to remind you, you need to like, you need to share, and you need to subscribe, okay?
Please subscribe to our
good for your
channel.
health, okay? Parker,
Yeah.
how you been doing, man?
I've been trying to survive.
Yeah.
Quarantine has been a little
Yeah,
different.
Yeah, it has been really different. But you know what's really cool about quarantine is that, like,
Social media is
social
popping.
media, like everybody's posting constantly. So
Tons
I thought,
of content.
I thought, like, why don't we check in on some of our friends, right?
We got Xander here. He is the absolute king of polls.
Ooh.
So this last one he did, he got a haircut.
Oh,
and
nice.
it reminds me a little bit of my hair, but I would definitely go a little bit shorter on the sides.
A little shorter on the side. I think so. He has this like blonde thing going on. Like, is that what he got? New?
I think so.
I think it looks really, really
I
cool.
think you should either go bleach it or just
Yeah, it'd be cool if you could like put some color in there. You know what I mean? Like,
put a little bit of color, like a
pink, or I don't know what's another cool color.
He would look great with pink hair.
Pink hair.
I think so.
But I think it does look good.
A little bit, yeah.
We're gonna click yes on that poll right
Check
there. For
yes,
us. Yeah.
green light.
Check that one, yeah, for sure. Also, I was also on Instagram, just just seeing what everyone's up to and like what's been going on. Kaylee, I don't know if you know her, she's super cool, but she was posting like the cutest pictures of her
Hashtag
and her boyfriend.
adorbs.
Yes.
Drop it.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Her
Please
and
drop it.
Jansen. Her caption was Sedona, sunsets, and self-timer.
How many emojis do
you
we
gotta,
have?
You gotta love a good alliteration.
Oh, yeah.
Only four.
We support it.
She keeps it, you know,
We support
chill.
it.
But yeah, we support Kaylee for sure. That was a good one. That was a really good photo. You got anybody else?
Yeah, we got Luca. He's one of the coolest customizers I think I've seen ever. He does some shoes and some skateboards.
Whoa, that's really cool.
This is him with his skateboard.
What?
I don't know where he is.
Did he do that? Did he like customize the skateboard?
I think he did, or I think he might have done the wall in the background. But
Oh,
please go check
the
out his
wall.
page.
The wall
He
is
can
really
customize shoes for you guys, some skateboards, anything. I think it's
Okay.
pretty sick.
Custom gear. That's always good. Also, Joya. She's also from our Tempe campus.
Okay.
And she was posting some photos from Winter Weekend, and her caption was "Missing Winter Weekend." Which,
Shout out Winter Weekend.
Same, Joya. Same.
We love Winter Weekend.
Yes.
Lastly, we have Tyler. And Tyler's like a little brother to me. He goes to our Scottsdale campus. But we have an emergency, Cassandra.
Oh, what's going on, man?
Tyler hasn't posted anything on social media. And if it isn't on social media, it hasn't happened. So no one's seen him. This is his last picture. He's with one of our guys, Dominic,
Just
from my high school crew. But this was February 17th, 2019 at our last.
Wait, 2019?
So it's been about a year and like a month.
It's been over a year.
And no one's heard of him. No one's seen him. He could be lost in Costco. He could be lost at Sprouts. You
Oh my
never know.
gosh.
Seriously.
Okay. We're starting a campaign right here, right now, okay? We need to find Tyler, okay? So hashtag where's Tyler? If you've seen him, like I want you to capture that,
Totally.
post it because
Please,
okay, I'm concerned
we need pictures
right now.
and tag us on them.
Yes.
Please. Just like where's Waldo, hashtag where's Tyler. And it's gonna pop
Where
up
is he?
right here, guys.
Send us some signals, Tyler. Are you there?
Seriously.
Are you tuning in right now? Awesome. Well, we want to jump into this week's episode, so stay tuned and enjoy episode 2.
Peace.
Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever time you're watching this. This is Josh with Crew TV. Welcome to the second ever episode of Crew TV. I hope you guys are having as much fun watching this as we are making it. This is an adventure and a journey for us. I hope it is for you as well. So today I'm going to be talking about Daniel and really give an overview of the book of Daniel. But there's one key idea I want to keep in mind when we talk about Daniel, and that's transition. Now, to kind of help illustrate this, I want to tell you about a time in my life when I was kind of going through a transitional time. I was trying to move from one place to another, and that place was from Texas to California. Now, if you know anything about this country, there's two very opposite states, Texas and California, not so comprende. But both are beautiful, wonderful places, and I have friends in both. So I grew up playing football and sports in Texas and doing one thing there that I really enjoyed. But when I went to California, I wanted to try new things. So one of the first things I did when getting out there, I'd been out there a couple months, I decided to try to go surfing, and I'd made a few friends at the time. Now, when you go surfing, I had never been before, but there's basically two types of surfers. Me, the beginner who knows not at all what to do, and then the pros. I was going with a couple pros. It was a buddy of mine named Ryan Walsh. We have the same last name. We're not related that I'm aware of. And he wanted to go for his birthday. Now, at the time, it had just rained, and we're down in, I believe it was, Tamarack Beach, something like that. I didn't know anything, but basically they give me this 12-foot long foam board, which is just this massive boat. If we were having boats, I had like a pontoon boat. Everyone else had a speedboat. Ryan had this like 6-foot, really sleek, polished, like surfboard that you see on TV. Really cool. Anyway, some of the best weather for surfing had just happened. Storms had come in, and there was like 6 and 7 foot waves. Now that doesn't sound that high, but if you've ever surfed before, you know that's a really big swell. You have to kind of know what you're doing. Long story short, I'm full of confidence, feeling like, hey, there's nothing I can't do. I'm a Texan, I can do this. You just gotta cowboy up and go for it, right? Well, I start to paddle out, and I kid you not, I was probably 10 yards out into the surf before I start getting absolutely pounded. The 10-foot foam board doesn't go under the waves. In fact, as soon as a wave comes, as you're attempting to paddle out, the board would just rise up and hit me in the face. Never mind that I'm not a good swimmer. Ryan, on the other hand, is right next to me. He's like, hey bro, it's easy, just enjoy it. Go with the ocean, don't fight it. Meanwhile, all I'm trying to do is fight the stinking ocean. Doesn't matter. Ryan ducks down underneath the waves. It's called a duck dive. Just pushes his board down, sleekly dives under the waves, and then just emerges on the other side with water flowing down his head and his face just covered. Gets in, and then somehow gets on top of his board, turns around, goes the other way, and just shreds, man. I'm already swimming back to shore, on the rocks, crying to myself because I couldn't even get out. I couldn't even turn my board around. I couldn't get to a place where I was riding a single wave. I just got smacked in the face repeatedly. And that was my one experience surfing, and that's why I never go again. Now, what does this have to do with the story of Daniel? Now, Daniel went through a lot of transition in his life. He didn't go from one culture to the other just to learn how to surf or enjoy an activity. Daniel was literally taken from his hometown as a young boy and set to serve in Babylon, which was the richest, most powerful nation at the time. Just to give you some overview of his life, Daniel served for 3 different kings, held 3 different positions with 3 different governments. At one point, he ran the entire government. At another point, he was thrown into a lion's den. Now, at the end of his life, Daniel is credited as a man of faith and a man who sought after God and was greatly successful in all he did. So what was the one constant that allowed Daniel to do this? We actually see a little bit of a snippet of it in Daniel chapter 6, verse 10, if you want to read along. Daniel chapter 6, verse 10. Now, when Daniel learned that the decree had been published, he went home to his upstairs room where the windows opened toward Jerusalem. 3 times a day, he got down on his knees and prayed, giving thanks to his God, just as he had done before. I want to focus on that last part, just as he had done before. Daniel went through all sorts of crazy things in his life. In fact, verse 10 is written right after it's just been made illegal to pray to God. What does Daniel do? He prays to God. He's done it his entire life. So Daniel's not even supposed to be praying, but without question, the first thing he does is go up and pray to God. Why? Because in the most difficult of times, God is always there for you, just like he's there for Daniel. Daniel knew that and had the discipline to seek it out, which gave him strength. Just like Ryan, Daniel grew up praying to God. Ryan grew up surfing and riding on the waves. It wasn't foreign to him. So when the waves came, Ryan was able to ride them out. In the same way, no matter what storms came in Daniel's life, he was able to ride them out because his habits, his discipline was in praying and seeking the Lord. I want to leave you with this question. COVID-19 has changed the way we all do things. It's changed your life. It's changed my life. It's probably changed everyone's life around you. What habits do you have that connect you to God right now that give you the ability to ride out this storm? I want to challenge you guys with this today. What habits in your life right now do you maybe need to re-examine? What are you kind of doing with your extra time? What kind of person do you want to be throughout storms? And what habits do you have to help you through it out? Maybe you don't have any disciplines. That's okay. Now is the perfect time to start new habits, to start new patterns. Whether it's right after doing homework online, or maybe you've just got done playing games for 5 or 6 hours, maybe you're scrolling on Instagram. What are some ways you can find time to reach out to Jesus? Because I promise you, he's reaching out to you.
Hey guys, one of the things that we believe in here at Gateway Students is refusing to live life alone. #RTLLA. And one of the ways that we refuse to do life alone is with other people.
Totally.
And so you can actually sign up for your very own crew. We're doing crews online right now. So if you click the link in the description box below, you can sign up for an online crew. But even if you don't join one, I want you to text these questions out to a couple of friends, 2 or 3 friends maybe, and just keep the conversation going. So I have 3 questions for you today that I want you to think about and just process through, okay? So number 1 is, how are you spending your extra time right now? Number 2, when do you feel most connected to God? And 3, what habits would you like to form right now?
And hey, like Cassandra just said, we'd love to connect with you. All the ways we can be in the description down below. We'd also love for you to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can stay up to date with weekly content that we're going to be creating for you guys. But anyway, we'll see you next week. Don't do that. Like Cassandra said.
What am I going ahead doing? Just vibing. Hey guys, here's my 5 different points.
I can't do that. Do it again!